or deletions. And we did review the recommendation. We asked that you adopt it. I will say Ms. Smith has shown an incredible amount of remorse for her actions in this case. We sat in that office next door, and she was clearly emotional. Clearly, this has affected her every day since this happened. I think she'll be very successful on probation, and you will not see her again. Out of a lot of defendants, she has shown that I've worked with, she's shown an incredible amount of remorse for this horrible mistake.
Anything you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize to the victim and thank the court for his mercy. That's it.
I remember taking your plea.
Please. Me too. Me too.
And what was clear to me after that plea is we were going through it.
It's okay.
I'm gonna hear it. So I'm sorry, I don't.
There is doubt in my mind that you had remorse. And I think at your very core, the part that probably hurt you, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but is you weren't raised this way. This was not you.
At all.
And you knew it.
I know it.
Yeah. And probably at the time that it was going on, you knew. And then it all kind of caught up and you had to face it. But I will tell you that your reaction to the court while I was taking the plea, because the other thing about it is, as I was taking the plea, the only way I can describe it is it hurt. Right?
It did. It does.
Yeah.
It still does.
So what Ms. Perrony says about sitting in the office talking to, I don't doubt that one bit. All right. But here's the thing, Ms. Smith. Everybody in life does things. And at some point do things in one way or another that is quite frankly not what we were raised to do, not what anybody ever taught us in any way we should do. We just, for whatever reason, you almost think you just lost your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, temporary insanity.
Almost, yep. And then reality hits and you really can't explain why you did it. You just, because you know you're better than that.
I say stupidity. That's all I can say. It's stupidity. It's okay.
Maybe for that brief moment, I don't see you. I went through this report and everything. I don't see you as stupid at all. Mm-hmm. I just think stuff happens. That's the way I look. All right, Ms. Polari, you've risen.
Yes, Your Honor. I just wanted to advise the court. I know when I completed the PSI with Ms. Smith, she had indicated that her lease is up in October.
Her what? Her lease?
Her lease is up in October. Her daughter has moved to Texas and she's wanting permission from the court for her to be able to move once her lease is up.
Where is she moving to?
Texas.
Yeah, moving to Texas?
Yeah, she got accepted to Baylor for occupational school there. My family's.
That's your daughter?
It's my baby.
Congratulations, Mom.
Thank you. Thank you. But I just want to, my lease is up. I just want to go and make housing and be there for her.
Ms. Smith moved here for her because she was going to Michigan. And so she
graduated.
Where did you move from?
From Detroit.
Oh, okay, well,
yeah.
That's still the road.
Ipsy, I don't know anybody up here. I'm here alone now, me and my dog.
It's Detroit. It's right down the street.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not like, I don't.
Okay, hold on. Ms. Smith, when you go to Baylor, when you go down to Texas,
yeah,
that's a move.
I know,
right?
Yeah, but I'll be close.
Where do you move? Detroit. Wait, really?
That's far.
Where?
Detroit from Ipsy.
Detroit.
Man, I don't do that freeway. I don't.
It's like 45 miles.
That's a long way.
Okay. How far is it to Texas, to Baylor?
18 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't be coming back, I promise.
Why?
I'll fly. I've had enough.
Are you,
Again, I'm just
you're going to drive down there?
Yeah, I have to take my stuff.
Okay.
And the dog.
And the
Okay,
dog.
here's the only other thing. You like hot?
I do.
Do you?
It's good for you. I need it. Vitamin D.
That's some serious hot.
It is.
No, that's serious hot.
It's okay. It's okay. Better than
She kind of sound bitter.
I just want to move forward. Michigan, I'm over. I don't.
What? She's now criticizing the Great Mitten to the north.
I'm sorry.
My home state.
Mine's too.
My.
Born and raised, but I'm over it. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I feel insulted.
Oh, don't.
No, I feel insulted. You know, I was going to change this recommendation.
I'm like, please,
But
please.
I was changing, then now I'm headed the other way.
I know, right? I love Michigan. I do.
Okay, now this is better. This is more like it. I don't know about the Baylor Bears.
You know about the Bears?
The Baylor Bears?
What do you know? You do know.
I know about Baylor. Baylor has a very good softball team. They just can't. Actually, they did beat Oklahoma, but then something happened. I don't know.
Well, she's going for occupational therapy. She was accepted. She got her letter. She starts January 24th.
That's the.
I know, right?
All right.
Here I am in court.
What? And here you are in court?
Yes.
Rectifying what you've done. And that's okay,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
It's okay.
Okay.
And so, you know, you could sit up there and you could say, yeah, this was stupid, this was whatever. But apparently, if your daughter's enrolling at Baylor, you did something right,
It's something right. Thank you.
right?
Yes. That I know.
Okay.
That I know.
And her daughter gave her a talking to, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she can't wait till I leave here. She's like, call me when you get out of court.
Okay. She didn't say it all like that.
She did.
Wow. I hope her daughter's watching because I want her daughter to
She's been watching.
how you scrunched up your face
Well,
like
she
that
knows.
about your daughter.
That's how she talks.
That is not how she. I cannot believe
With this
that.
situation, yes, it is. She's just disappointed as much as I am in myself.
Yes,
And she's
but still loves you.
oh, of course. Of course.
So when you said you were going down, like, okay, I just got to know this.
Mhm.
Mom, I'm going off to college. Oh, I'll come with you. What was her reaction?
Really? Yeah, because I don't want you to be up there by yourself. So we'll just move that way. And that's what I did. I got an apartment and stay here 2 years. And she graduated. She's gone. And
Your daughter is a better person than me.
she's
Because I love my mom, but my mom told me I'm coming with you.
no.
I said,
But
oh, that's not
my
it.
buddy.
I transfer school. Say, yeah, I'm at Maryland. I'll be down in Alabama someplace. Anyway. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Yes, ma'am. And rarely, well, we don't want the conviction, so we gotta do it that way. The $655 fines and costs and probation fees, when do you think you can get that paid?
Today.
You can pay all of that today? All right, here's what I'm gonna do. When are you headed to Texas?
My lease is over October 26th.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'm changing this recommendation. You know, we put people under deferred, we look for people to hopefully learn something from the process. And I don't know that some of what we do is necessary for you, because I think nothing I could do, even if I sent you to jail, would beat you up more than you probably beat yourself up about this. That is clear to me. So I'm changing this. Instead of a 12-month prosecutor deferred, it's going to be a 3-month prosecutor deferred sentence. You're to pay $655 fines and court costs, $90 probation oversight fees. So you can pay that today.
Yes.
Pay that today. No use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to complete a theft class. You're to do that within the next 60 days. You are to complete 25 hours of community service as directed by probation. I'll set a review hearing. What would be my review hearing 3 months out, Ms. Blair?
October 9th.
October 9th, 2024, 9 a.m. I'll order 365 days in jail credit and 1 day. The balance is suspended. That way, what we can do is you can have this all done before you go to Texas. All right, so you can go down there in that heat and start with a clean slate.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, when it gets hot up here and it's humid, it's like being a boiled peanut. Down there, she's gonna be a dry roasted peanut unless you get too close to the coast.
It is.
Then you get that humidity, and that's a special
You
kind
can
of
see the heat coming off the ground.
What?
You can see the heat coming off the ground.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, it's hot.
Oh, I know. But it's okay.
It's hot. No, you gotta like wear special shoes. Cause you wear like the regular shoes we wear, like you'll stick to the ground, you'll stick to asphalt. All right. You know what? She's gonna be trying to get out of a parking lot of a store, be stuck. And then she's gonna think about me saying, he told me.
He told me.
He told me don't go. All right. All right.
I
Ms.
appreciate it.
Smith, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Tell your daughter from all of us, congratulations.
I will. Thank you. She
Fine.
knows who you are because I ain't gonna tell you where she saw you at. Stop.
No, you see, Ms. Smith, you can't come up in court saying my daughter knows you. No, you just can't be.
She saw you on her phone and she's like, "This is where you going?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "That's him." I said, "That's him." That's okay.
That's why I call him Michelle each night and don't go anywhere.
She said, "Good luck." I said, "He all right."
Oh, he all right. Yeah, okay.
But thank you.
Ms. Smith and Ms. Polera, because she will have completed everything.